I'm back. I have a little teaser for you. Chapter out of my book. Let's see what we get from this. This is a story about a young girl that was born with a beautiful gift of spiritual discernment and was too scared to share it with anyone. She never mentioned it to anyone as a child and kept it hidden most of her life from others. When she did share it, people called her crazy, delusional, or out of her mind. They thought she was going crazy and would be like her father, who was diagnosed with bipolar, with schizophrenic tendencies after the Vietnam War. My first memories of the open portal on my ceiling was right about the age of 14. I would see it every night when I went to bed. By then I had been having dreams, visions, knowing things before they would happen, and not understand why it was happening. It is not something that you can easily ask parents that are worried about keeping a roof over our heads and alcoholism that ran rampant through our family. I went to Christian schools my entire life, and spiritual belief was definitely not something talked about in a Missouri Synod Christian school system. So I conformed to the teachings of the school as it was better than home life, and I enjoyed school very much. It was an escape for me, and I was a very good student. Always at the top of my class, valedictorian from grade school, and in the top 20 of my high school class. I always wanted to make my parents and grandparents proud of me. My grandfather, who was my favorite person in the world, always gave me $1 for every A on the report card, and that was good enough for me to work hard. It gave me immense pleasure to see him smile when I presented my report card to him. I love all kinds of sports due to having 4 brothers, mom's second marriage, and loved participating in them. Band was always a fun time too, but I eventually found my joy in high school and the color guard. I became captain my senior year, and in college my freshman and sophomore years. I left college as I ran out of money and didn't have the support of my family to help pay for it, as there were 5 more kids besides me. So I stepped into working for a living full time. Mind you, I had been working 2 jobs while going to school, always chasing that paycheck that never seemed to be enough, working 2 jobs because you had to pay back the college loans and still pay rent, bills, and everything else that came with it. I feel I had an awakening when I was leaving college, but I ignored it and said that the change from college to working life would provide what I needed to move forward in life to be happy. I could finish college anytime, which I almost went back to this year, but that is another chapter. Life steamrolled ahead, and I had a lot to be grateful for, including my health, jobs, friends, family, and a belief system in God that I would prevail. I was 20 and life was waiting for me to live it. What did that actually mean? I had no idea, but I was an adult and was going to make the best of it no matter how hard I had to work. There were a lot of people having kids, and that did not interest me at all. I wanted to live, travel, and hang out with my friends. Life was good. I need to back up a bit, as I had left home at 17 during my senior years. I could not deal with my home life any longer. My mom had remarried when I was 9, and my stepdad officially had adopted me at 10. I had been excited, as I had only met my dad a handful of times and never really knew who he was. Why is it that when parents divorce, they dictate how and why you can see your other parent? I have never truly understood how this works. The children get punished for the parents' actions, and the state governments make money off the parents who can't agree. The vicious cycle, and the children are the ones to suffer. This generational wave, of course, hit my life with both my baby daddies. Explanation in a future chapter. Life would continue to throw curveballs at me that I thought I was managing well and moving forward in life, but not always landing on my feet or even where I wanted to be. I just kept chasing the dream that was implanted in all of us to work hard for someone else, pay your taxes, and hope to one day retire with enough to be able to live your most wonderful life that you worked all your life to achieve. What a disappointment that turned out to be, until I chose differently and learned to love myself. When your mistakes become your habits become your lifestyle. It is all about your choices that become the change to consequences or joys. You decide, no one else does it for you. It is called taking accountability for your life and quit blaming others for your life. I've changed my narrative to I'm grateful for lessons in my world, as there were many. It has made me to be the loving, forgiving, and grateful soul that I am today and will forever be moving forward. You have to want change strong enough to do the work. Finding and keeping your true self is a daily task, and only change behavior, meditation with your spirit team, and loving yourself will bring that balance in for you. It has taken me almost 57 years to get there, but I will never go back. I'm going to give you the full story of things that destroyed me, challenged me, inspired me, destroyed me again, and brought me back to me. To be able to express this and share this is truly the biggest blessing for me. I hope you enjoy it and hopefully get something out of it that you can either add or take out of your life. It truly is a pleasure to serve others and be able to help even one person on this journey called Life on Earth. Can't wait for you all to read it. Have a good day. I love you all.